surround myself with protection. Okay, please proceed.
You guys have been walking and talking for about an
I
hour.
actually did cast Mage Armor.
Okay.
So go on ahead and roll
lasts for
perception.
8 hours.
Here we go. Oh.
18.
Oh.
16.
What am I?
Where am I at?
21 for Zayne.
I got you. 15. 15 for me.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Nice job, guys.
You guys very easily notice you are no longer alone.
What?
We've learned to love each other, finally.
No, but I look around at these guys. I'm like, we do that eye contact thing, so that
Silent.
we all see that we all know what's going on.
You're doing the whole eye contact and nodding thing.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
with the
Not even
escalating
nodding, just-
music.
Yeah.
Eyes
And
go
you just
right,
keep doing it.
eyes
as
go
the music
left.
has one.
That's right. Do some like hand signals that we don't really know, but we
Yeah,
think
like-
we do.
Army signals, like
Yeah.
when you put your fingers to your eyes and then you point them to other
We're not
people.
doing any
I'd
of
say
that.
our eyes just widen and then they dart to each other. That's
Yeah.
what happens.
So what is it that we have perceived? I'm making words up
Percev.
On either side of
Hashtag percept.
your group, flanking you on either side, coming out of the fog of the swamp, are large groups of humanoid figures. You can't see them yet, they're still in the fog. But, off in the distance, you hear, what the hell is that?
now. Is that directed towards us?
What was
You
that?
just hear it.
What
Kind
was
of
that?
echoed out there.
So after that happens, I'm going to put my hands over my nose and then sneeze and cast Disguise Self on my face.
Okay.
I'm going to change my nose, I'm going to change my eyes, my lips will be a little different, and I'll throw in a goatee.
Are you going to be the evil version of yourself?
Roll
Cause
It's
that'd
his
be
evil
great.
brother.
Roll a d20.
Because when he said goatee,
Okay.
that definitely made it evil.
10.
Is that with any modifiers?
No, I mean, it's just 10 because he said 20.
It's a d20.
I was just seeing if you could roll a 10 or above to see if you didn't come out horribly disfigured.
Or the goatee just ended up on his
Well, I
butt.
was thinking like Harry Potter.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
Swollen face.
Apologist potion.
Yeah. Or the, yeah, we'll go with
When
that.
she, casts,
Mhm.
when she makes his face all swollen and stuff. Anyway.
And it is just the middle of the day, right? Like,
Yeah, it's actually
Well-
still mid-morning.
so
I mean,
it
you've
is.
only been walking for about an hour.
Mike
but
and Mike
this-
is still on the radio.
After you hear that, you guys are standing in the middle of the road. On either side are two groups, one on each side, of 10 men apiece. And they are all wearing black leather outfits with purple,
Trim.
scarves. Not
Oh.
scarves, but
Trim would have been bad.
handkerchiefs, like bandanas, around their necks. And purple sashes, all of them are carrying what look to be very regimented, very normal looking rapiers. One of them is wearing a very wide-brimmed hat with feathers sticking out of it. And he is in the front of them, looking at what Three Chains has done in abject shock
beautiful
and
swamp.
horror.
But no, it's us, yeah.
And he's the first to step on the road and looks at all of you with a look of derision. He's about 6'2". Probably, you don't know for certain, but he probably might weigh around 200 pounds. He's a fairly stocky guy.
Yeah.
Jet black facial hair. Can't see his hair because his head is shaved up around his ears, so the rest of his hair is underneath his hat. Gray eyes. And not just gray eyes. I mean, they're almost like shining gray eyes. And he's human. But he looks at all of you and says, what the hell is this?
Nice hat.
Who in the hell are you?
It looks like a road.
Yeah.
All the way that way, and all the way that way.
Try not to break the door off.
I just love that. It looks like a road.
Highway. It's a highway.
It's a highway.
It looks like a big clearing. Could you explain to me
There
what
ain't
happened?
no highway going through Ski's swamp.
Well, it looks like it.
Clearly, we just walked over here.
Yeah,
There it is.
that's
It's like life, you know?
I've been patrolling this swamp for the better part of 10 years. And there ain't never been a highway running through this damn swamp. So you best explain yourselves, or feel the wrath of the regulators.
Well,
Down up.
we could be for hire to maybe chase down the culprits who did this.
Roll persuasion.
can I?
I'm gonna. Can I?
This is going to be a high roll.
Can I use a spell?
No.
No.
You have to spell. Save some spell slots.
No spells.
Nope.
Oh,
Hey.
oh.
That's
We're doomed.
11. 11.
You have
The
not
number
started off
of our
great.
death.
Yeah.
Well, all I can say is that I don't know any one of you. And this road that you're walking down right now ain't never been here before.
Yes.
So I'm pretty sure we just found the culprits.
Well, to be fair, you didn't ask our names and you didn't introduce yourself, which is kind of rude.
Sir, I'd
Just
have
gonna
to
throw that out
respectfully
there.
disagree.
Well, excuse the hell out of me, dandy boy.
No, he's the dandy boy, and you know that if you asked.
Did you look at him? He doesn't look that dandy. He's kind of ugly.
I kind of like the goatee. I'm
You're
not gonna
kind of
lie.
pretty.
Not according to my character sheet, I'm not. Unless that's what you're into.
You're just an elf.
I mean, charisma could just mean, like, low charisma could just mean awkward. You could be gorgeous, but awkward.
I could be gorgeous. Put that on my life's character sheet. I could be gorgeous.
Well, if you must know names,
I must.
my name is Mose Devereux. This here's my lieutenant, Deverell Klingon. Guy standing to his right sits there and goes, hi. And the man standing here to my left is my third in command, and his name is Jackson Martinson.
In fact, does he know who the regulators are?
He pointing to me.
Yes.
Glass.
Pointing to Glass. Does he
Roll
know
wisdom.
who they are? Yes, and roll better wisdom this time.
Would that be a knowledge history, maybe? Don't have to roll wisdom.
There you go.
That's an intelligence roll.
Did not matter.
But
That is a 6 for those at
no,
home.
that's a. Oh yeah, that is a 6. Plus 2. Well, that's
So an
better
8.
than -1.
We are flying blind here.
You have heard of the regulators.
I've heard of the regulators. Don't know the guy.
You haven't heard much about the regulators other than them being mentioned.
Yeah.
You have absolutely no idea who any of these
The
people
name rings a bell, but I can't match it with anything.
are. Right.
I know they're not like merchants.
You remember tales of the regulators from when you were a kid.
but- okay.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, tails you say. Well, since he was kind enough to introduce himself, I may have low charisma, but not rude. And say, my name's Saren, and you're right. This is actually my first time here. Would you be members of... Are you patrolling in some official capacity, or is this just like a pastime?
The regulators keep peace in the swamp.
Oh, well, things have been very peaceful so far. You guys are doing a great job.
And by keeping peace, we also mean protecting all of the living beings in this swamp.
No one tell him about the ash.
What?
That was not out loud.
Okay, good.
That was the eye movements again. Everyone's thinking about the piles of ash from earlier. It's like,
And yeah, we haven't seen any living beings in distress, technically.
they were distressed
Wow.
for a very short time.
Can
can I talk and it be like a side conversation or?
Are you saying we
You
need
want
to
to whisper?
Well,
Are we gonna
guys,
huddle
we're
here?
like stuck here. I mean, we're not getting anywhere with this guy. I'm sorry, but you're.
Monkey shines?
Yeah, it's getting nowhere with this guy. I mean,
I'm
what
gonna
are
go
we
with monkey
what are we
shines.
gonna do here? I mean, either we come clean with him or we just come up with something better because this isn't getting us anywhere. He's not believing us. And
Well-
if anything else, we're just
Well,
agitating.
sir,
Honestly, I've
as,
told 0 lies so far.
True.
sir, as a
I'm looking at
man
glass.
of Marashana, by the way, my name is Cletus. I'm holding
You'll
my hand out
understand
to
if I
shake his
don't-
hand.
You'll understand if I don't shake hands.
Oh,
Holiday.
that's fine. But we're on our way to Swalland Point.
Why are you going to Swollen Point?
Well, as I said before, we're men for hire. So we go to the biggest place of business. We're coming from Regent Shame, and there's no work there, so we're going here.
You're telling me there's no work in Regent Shane?
Well,
Not a
technically
bit.
there was, but I kind of took this one. I was actually very
Oh.
interested in visiting.
You have business in Swollen Point.
You're absolutely correct. We do.
Well, why didn't you say so in the first place?
We are in the business of finding business.
Do you have a contract?
Yes,
No.
I do. Yes, I do.
I
Come
did
on.
not.
Not that I know of.
Do you guys want to keep this on the DL,
Keep going.
or just go for it?
Well, what did your character say?
Let's just say he's frozen in time while he thinks of the right thing to say. But you guys can add your
We're
opinions.
in bullet time
out of
right
we
now.
can't-
You guys
we can't
I'm
influence
choosing-
your decision.
I'm choosing
because
on the
it is
Mass
your
Effect
character.
wheel right now.
The
Okay.
meter's getting shorter. Though.
I know.
Choose the red one. That's what Glass
You
would
want me
do.
to go
but
renegade? Is,
Well,
is that where I just like hit him with a magic missile?
you punch
First
the
off,
reporter
there's-
and then
there's 20 of them.
Yeah, that's
I don't
actually
wanna fight.
kind of the reason why I wanted to come clean, because
He
if they
seemed
are
interested.
official, if they are like official, then I kind of was like, oh well, maybe he can.
you don't go around
even if
touting
they're-
Ulysses' business. Is what I'm saying.
Is that actually like a policy? Don't do that.
I would be safe and not.
Well, then,
But
So
it is
we've got-
Saren's decision.
but we have said technically that we are headed to Swollen Point.
Yes.
Said you're
But we,
headed to
but we
Swollen
have not
Point
said
already.
if we have the contract.
But that is still up in the air as to whether or not you have a contract.
Do
We
you
did
have a contract?
Just ask you if you had a contract.
I'd say go, man.
You'd say yes.
Just let him go. Just let him
You'd
know.
you'd say no. That makes you the tiebreaker.
If we say we have it, that's it. We can't bluff past that. If we
That's
say
true.
no, then and then if they find it on us, then we're screwed that way. But
And there's a lot more of them.
yeah, there's
That's
a lot
all.
more of them.
I'm considering. I've got mage armor on, but only so many arrows
I
can be
will
blocked.
say they're holding weapons. I would assume, or they're. Oh yeah, you said the rapiers and everything, but
They're all
not,
armed.
are they drawn?
Not yet.
Not yet.
But they are surrounding
They
you.
They
have
are
hands
surrounding
on
us.
them at least. Yeah, like
Let's-
are they?
I mean, there's 4 of you and there's 20 of them. They have you circled.
That's right. Stro, what'd you say?
I'd say tell him.
Tell him.
Like I said, coming clean seems to maybe be the best because we're not quite sure at this point.
I'm gonna side with tell him because the guy saying not to just grew a goatee out of his face in like half a second, and that is
Well, no.
convincing.
I put my
no, I know, but
hands on my face.
I wasn't really paying attention. I was watching the people come out of the
None
mist.
of us
so
rolled a perception check on that.
so I'm gonna go with plus. You've been concussed like 8,000 times, so I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with the other. I'm gonna say let's
3?
show him the contract.
It was 3.
Okay. What? Why? Yes, we do have a contract,
Can I see it?
Wait. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Continue.
and I hold it up.
Wait.
Right
as,
here.
as he's pulling it
Sure.
out, I want to cast minor illusion to change it to a different document. I want it to look different.
Roll it.
Rolling on a spell.
Yep.
Was it like deception?
Minor illusion
Would that
can
be,
be
a deception
contested
check?
by investigation.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
investigation
you
versus
have to
deception.
investigate that.
And I'm
Roll,
assuming
and I'll roll
the
against
guy who wants to see it would be your.
Come on.
Can
come
I
on.
put my charisma and proficiency in this?
Hold on, I
I'm
looked
gonna have
up
to be
minor
two.
illusion earlier.
Oh, we did.
Are you going to specify what kind of document you're changing it to?
Well, I assume
So
it better be good.
Apple picking.
so when
Killing roaches in a basement.
when I do it, it'll
Mr.
be
Fluffy's in a
it'll be
tree.
by a man named Clarence
Apple bottom.
Applebottom, and he wants us to move some cargo from his old house to his new house in Swallow Point. The rogue, everybody.
Also, please let there now be an NPC somewhere in the world named Clarence Applebaum.
That's what I was rolling.
Okay,
Knowledge.
I'm rooting for you.
Because you're trying to dupe
That's right.
Well,
a member of
technically that
a
role.
local militia
We
into
did.
believing that somebody in Swollen Point
It's named Clarence.
is named Clarence
It's
Applebaum.
a big city.
And,
you know every
it's a
minor
very big
freeholder.
city.
Well, wasn't it like 90,000 people in it though?
Yeah.
It was the smallest one.
And out of
Knowledge.
He didn't say
Wow.
that he was from a long line of apple
And-
bottom.
and out of all
Just
things
a
that
very
we could've
minor
Clarence
family.
Applebottom the fourth.
out of all things that we could have pulled out, we pulled out a ready contract that said Clarence Applebottom for an actual labor for us to do.
And we have a very strong guy with us, so you know.
That's
Only do so
true,
much, guys.
dude. Like you're like
You're
start
gonna
like
have
stretching.
to do where you have
Mose-
to back up. And
Yeah.
everything.
Mose
Okay.
squints at the contract, gets in close, grabs it from you, and is holding it himself, and is reading through it.
Use spell check, right? Use spell check on that, right? Like actual.
I
Spell check.
literally thought you meant a spell check.
No.
I was like, no, we did that already.
Microsoft.
Applebottom. Never heard of an apple bottom in Swollen Point. He must be new. We're getting this some influx of people from all over.
It's true. You can't trust foreigners.
But really,
Even when they're urgent.
you four are gonna help move stuff. Him, I see. The rest of you,
Well,
I
do you
could
know what I
fart and
can
you would follow.
do
We
with
are
all these
starving.
spells?
I've got the Paler symbol on necklace around my around my neck, and I'm there to make sure that everything is on the up and up, making sure everything is where it needs to be. And if there happen to be an injury while lifting or straining a muscle, I'm there to make sure everybody is at peak condition while we move stuff. Because if you've ever helped somebody move a couch, you know that back strains are an issue all the time.
And I say, you're saying I don't look like I can move things. Well, it turns out having a spell book actually makes it very easy to move things. I cast Mage Hand. I snatch the contract back.
Nice.
Can only move
Touche.
5 pounds with that.
He doesn't know that. Stop telling him about the limitations of my spell book.
It was 5.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's.
Do you know how many 5-pound objects Applebottom has around his place?
Rapier, actually. Like, rapiers are only like 3 pounds in the rulebook.
Well, there you go. But yeah,
But anyway,
put that back in the pack.
Maybe
there.
you're just buff.
yeah, I'm so buff.
Please,
Check
brownie
out the
points,
moves.
DM.
Anyway, so you snatch the contract back from him. All right, touche.
magic.
Well, yeah, everything looks on the up and up. You guys can be on your way. But priest, word of advice: hide that damn emblem when you get to Swollen Point.
Take it.
It'll get you killed.
I'll put it underneath the shirt. Thank you. I appreciate the heads up.
All right, you just keep going down whatever this damn thing is. I've never seen it before. But you're heading in the right direction. Swollen Point is about 3 hours on your current course. Now, should this path stop, which I'm fairly certain it's going to at some point, and you're down in the swamp, be very careful. There's some bad mojo going on down in here. That's why I have 20 men with me instead of the regular 5.
Bad as in what exactly?
Bad mojo.
Well, what
You know.
what is that? Are we talking demons, undead,
A little bit of undead,
undead?
a little bit of driders,
Ooh.
few naga. There's even been some vampires around. I can't believe that crap. Can you?
I have not. Yeah, that's
But while we're actually hunting today, you need to stay away from them. Trust me.
what.
We need to know what it is.
Yeah.
before we stay away
Can we
from
know
it.
what to run from?
Well, I tell you this much: don't look it in the eye. All right.
We'll do.
Gotcha. Very shy monster.
it's really it's charisma's low.
If you hear something hissing
I got the shield ready with the mirror thing. Yeah.
and it's a loud hiss,
I've seen that movie.
you need to run and don't look back.
Will do. Thank you, sir.
And if you see it and hear it, you start hollering. I'll hear you. Don't.
I will remember that. Thank you. We really appreciate it.
Not a problem.
I will scream so loudly.
Yeah, he screams really high pitched. He's been practicing.
Well, be on your way, gentlemen. We got a job to do. Just be careful out there. Ski Swamp ain't no place to just wander around in, so let me tell you.
Gotcha. Well, let's continue to ease on down this road,
Yeah.
which I was really disappointed you didn't say that earlier, so I want to say it now, because we did say a Wizard Boss thing earlier.
Well, that's
Yeah.
from the Wiz, not from the Wizard of Oz.
It's all the same universe.
All right.
3 chains highway.
Wave, say
Yeah.
thanks
Thank you.
very politely.
Yes, sir.
Trying to
Let
learn
me
to be
just
polite.
say that being a man of the nature, it hurts my heart to see all this as well. And I hope you do find those culprits.
There's nodding going on right now
Yep.
for everyone listening.
Some really
He
like.
gave me a.
Some
Give me a
stairs.
minute.
He looked right through me.
Well, yeah, you guys connected on a spiritual level that
On
even
an
I'm
actual
impressed.
level.
You didn't
at.
have to talk.
But
Just look.
Well, I think you kindly, sir. Speaking, say, you look like a stout fellow can handle himself in a fight.
You're right.
You ever thought of
Correct.
A+ for you.
you ever thought of ditching these 3 rejects and joining up with the Regulators?
Let me tell you, sir. I think that every hour, every minute that goes by, I myself,
Every minute since you heard of what the Regulators were 5 minutes ago.
sir, I respect your outfit. I really, really do. I like what you guys are doing. However, I'm bound to these men. We're on a mission here. We have to go help Mr. Applebottom. we have the contract. I'm bound by that. Maybe after that, I'll give it a consideration. I appreciate it.
Just keep this in mind: 3 meals in a cot and 2,000 gold a year.
Dang, that is really good. I need to start doing some
We should
push-ups.
tear this contract up and just join up with these guys.
Well, let's not keep Clarence waiting,
Sure,
guys.
Right,
sure,
right,
yeah,
right.
thank you,
Let's
sir.
go.
Hey,
Yeah,
after-
yeah.
Clarence, I thought it was Cletus.
No, he's.
No, I'm clean.
He's Cletus.
Oh, sorry.
That was our other made-up name.
Clarence Applebottom.
He said out loud. No, so after we help move the stuff, maybe, we'll be in better physical shape.
It's an
and come
honor
on
to
back.
be chosen. Very sorry.
didn't
here
say
to
anything
but
about you
yeah,
guys.
he
I
didn't
just
say
said
anything
that.
about you guys. It was just me. So
Well,
That's
I am a
that
resourceful man.
don't get your
Now we got the gosh dang. We did the thing.
Are we done, Jabba John? I was just
Oh,
talking.
yeah,
to him.
I've already been easing on down the road.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
scoot.
I was
I'm gonna
like,
start
what the hell
scooting.
are you guys
Let's
doing
go.
back
Let's
there?
go to Clarence.
I'm gonna start scooting.
Remember what I said.
Yes,
I
sir.
will.
They fist pounded, by the way. Stromile and the GM.
Stromile
It-
and the leader of the Regulators.
Mo-
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mose.
All right.
So
Which I didn't write down, which I'm going to do that right
Well,
now.
Wonder how his brother Dwight's doing. Right.
Oh,
Yeah. There we
cousins,
go.
Though, right?
Yeah.
Cousins.
Are they cousins?
Cousins. Yeah.
That's right.
So,
Watch The Office, man.
Oh.
roll.
Oh, you're making me roll because I don't watch The Office.
18.
Oh, okay. You decide to continue to maintain your spell. So you are still in disguise, and they don't know why.
I just got to be honest, Saren does not care. Like, he saw that he looks different, it's like, whatever. Just kind of played into it, because I know what magic is.
Tell me when my hour is over. Actually, will my hour be done with by the time we get to Swollen Point?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay.
You've still got 3 hours with the trip to go.
Okay.
Your hour will be up in about an hour.
How many?
That makes sense when you think about
Not
it.
in real time.
But
Okay.
hypothetically, if we had broken wristwatches, we wouldn't know. Then you could just keep it forever.
Hypothetically,
I think that's how
if you
time
have
works,
a wristwatch,
Yeah. Is that how spells work?
That's
you are a
right.
witch, and we have to burn you.
Absolutely.
Danny boy, how many of those do you have?
2 a day.
Okay.
Is this in character?
Well, yeah.
No. Is
No,
it?
I really like to think
was.
that
Player
that was in
information, so-
character.
Yeah,
that was
Oh,
in
okay.
character.
Okay. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
Well,
I'd say
you could
that.
have
dandy.
said, how many times can you do that thing, what you just did?
Then say,
bad,
say
yeah,
it that
my
way,
bad.
Dan.
No, Dirk. But you were. That is. Yeah. That's a decent question if you just rephrase it as your character. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's yeah.
But
Danny
I.
boy, I've noticed something,
What's that?
and I understand that it helped us in that moment right there. Will that be able to be available down the road?
Yes. Maybe once or twice. I'm not sure.
I don't
Depends
trust
on how
you,
he's feeling.
but I trust you.
It's the goatee. You really shouldn't have gone with that. No one trusts a guy with a goatee. He's evil.
You're not wrong.
Ooh, that got mean. All the listeners with goatees.
Yeah.
Send your angry letter.
None of them.
Racist bastard.
However, none of those letters will have people disagreeing.
All right.
They're just upset that I said it out loud. So yeah, I am perfectly fine with. I'm just like, I'm sure that he had a good reason.
It's already-
Don't care.
It's already impacted my decision.
I've actually
to
been
decide to
easing
do
on down the road this whole time, and I do not even realize you guys. I was like, what is going on back there?
Okay,
We got a place to go to.
so you guys
I got your
wander.
back. I'm following right
behind. Okay.
Continue to wander down the path. Another hour goes by. Your spell dissipates. You turn back to normal. Obviously, the document is back to normal as well.
Nice dandy face.
The yellow ribbon.
I take that opportunity to cast
At the
minor
sec-
illusion now.
When you've been walking for about another hour, and you notice that the scorch path is starting to become less of an easy road. You can see where the flames have started to end, where the ends of the flames still lick the trees and stuff like that. And the ground is still somewhat scorched, but there is still grass remaining and stuff like that. And this is very quickly turning into knee-deep swamp.
So we know
Muddy.
we get about an hour's worth of street from 3 chains.
So maybe we don't have
You're
to
welcome.
sneak in.
2 hours.
Oh,
They're about
2 hours.
Yeah, because we had done an hour and then we got.
And
right,
so guys,
So we're 2 hours out.
we don't have to
You're
sneak
2
in
hours. Yeah, you're 2 hours out
because
from
we're not
spawning
coming
point.
from the road.
That's
Okay,
right.
yeah.
So we're normal people.
Yes, we're not coming from the road. We're just going to enter the city covered in swamp mud and
Oh
other horrors.
no!
Can I make like a survival check to see the best path forward? To maybe instead of knee deep, it's
Sure.
like shin guard deep.
Wouldn't that be more of a thing our dude in the woods does, though?
Hey, I'm from the woods.
You're
Like,
from the woods.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. That's gonna be a.
Not from the swamp, but from the woods.
Yeah, it's true.
What is-
18.
Okay.
It's survival.
I was gonna say, what'd you roll right
Yeah,
there?
yeah,
Okay.
that's survival.
You see where large clumps of grass are,
Okay.
and there is less murky mud underneath this grass. So
Like
if
good,
you
good
stay
mud.
on the grass,
Can I
you're
assume
not going to be knee deep. You're going to be about ankle.
now that we're moving into a marshy area, I'm sure there's like trees and stuff, and it's probably got some overhang,
Oh,
and it's getting a little bit
absolutely.
darker. In that
Um,
case, I take my
Yeah, the
shield.
sun is starting to black out quite a bit.
So I take my
the further
shield
you go.
and I've got it out in front of me, and I cast light on the shield, so it's kind of like a head beam, kind of going forward, so that we can see the path. Which I guess now means I'm in front.
Also,
Okay.
a great beacon for anything that wants to murder us.
Now,
Right, but I'm strong in my faith.
one of the first
In the light.
things you noticed when you
Scares
do
them
that
off, actually.
is you can see about 3 foot in front of your face
Oh,
because it is foggy as heck in
Ooh.
the swamp.
oh, is it like using brights and yeah? So
Well,
um,
this guy's afraid of the dark.
that's right. So I wouldn't necessarily dim it because I don't like the dark, even though it hurts to see.
Can we? I mean, is it time to set up camp?
And I've got dark vision, so that's not helping at all, right? Because I guess fog's a little different.
Yeah, unless you had heat vision. If you had
Ignite.
heat vision, that would be a thing to use. in
Maybe
fog.
someday. One can dream.
Right.
If I shoot enough fire into my
You're not
eyeballs, that might
Terminator
happen.
yet.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's how biology works, right?
Yeah.
You just keep absorbing things until it gives you that power.
Well, it's how
Yes.
you get immune to diseases.
If you eat your enemies, you devour their soul.
That's right.
That's a slightly different way than I was
Oh,
thinking, but that works too.
that was.
Can I?
Vlad?
Shoot, I don't have anything.
I wouldn't blind you.
You're thinking,
The Maori did that for what they called mana,
Yes,
I
they did.
believe.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, I don't really have anything, but I'm gonna keep the light up just because I don't like being crouching. Darkness.
Roll knowledge right quick.
Oh, is it?
Ugh.
Is it like
Just int.
Arcana, or is it
Or
just an
history.
roll?
Knowledge, just intelligence.
Oh,
We'll go with that.
5.
Okay. It takes you a while to figure it out, but you go, duh. Point your shield up over your head.
Hey guys, I'm gonna point it up.
So now you're creating a dome of light in the thick fog instead of pushing the light directly
Right.
at the fog.
Because it took me so long, we've already accidentally stepped in a bunch of puddles and stuff.
Right,
So yeah.
right. You guys have stepped off the path
My bad.
several times. In fact, Sarah, roll perception.
You see that save. And the second save, finally, it ain't great. 7.
Okay. You think you felt something rub against your leg and then quickly move, but you're not certain because you are in knee-deep water.
Cut that out, Glass.
We're in the trash compactor.
Nope.
Glass is not having a good time.
Just out of curiosity, would a nature check be appropriate here just to figure out, like, is there anything I would know about this sort of area?
Give it a shot.
Well, might as well get a better one than that last one.
kinda-
Oh!
That is a crit fail.
All right. While you're trying to think of anything you might know about this swamp, you trip over a root. And you fall face first into the knee-deep water.
A whole lot of nope.
Oh. I can't pick him up. I've got the thing above.
Yeah, I was gonna say I definitely need to come in and help my guy out.
Yeah.
So
And you don't have to roll for anything like that.
okay.
You're not hurt. It's just
My pride.
yeah. You took a head dive into the swamp.
1d4 pride damage.
Dang, I don't have that much.
Roll a perception again though.
That's slightly better. 14.
Okay. When your face hits the water, scales rub across your nose.
The guy's scales rubbed across my nose.
What?
Like
That's not a good
scales
thing.
or snake scales?
Pointy scales.
I don't
or-
know a lot about the nature of this area, so I'm just gonna go with scales.
Is it possible for me to take a look into what's going on?
If you want to
reach
look
your
under
hand
water,
down.
you reach your hand down and take a look under the water.
Is
Are
that-
you-
I'm
How can you
scared,
take
man?
a look
Like, are
under
you-
swamp water?
Anytime I generally have
Are you
scaly stuff
alarmed?
Head down
rub
there and
across
see if
my
you feel
face, I am
anything.
kind of alarmed, yeah.
The
I feel like
dude's
we
built
should,
like a middle linebacker. He ain't thinking that all the way through.
we should probably nip this in the bud. I don't know.
Dude, just take the guy more and
Guys.
guys more. My
Do you have a nature ability? Are you proficient in nature?
2.
It really seems like you would be.
He is, yeah.
Yeah.
Would,
So, like, if I said I just felt some scaly stuff in a swamp, is that like a nature check for him to figure out if he knows what I'm talking about? Or does he
You
actually
give it a shot. Yeah.
I'm standing on the firmest clump of grass I can, as far away from whatever he just fell into as I can.
Are you hiking up your skirts and squealing
Okay, so-
right now?
So you're gonna investigate
No, I'm just
this?
pointing at. I'm pointing at all the
20.
mud dripping out of your nose.
The 20.
Yeah, D20.
16.
16.
Nice.
Okay. You definitely want to ask him whether it was kind of bumpy scales going across his nose, or if it just felt like something was
Kind of
smooth and just
Yeah.
rubbing across his nose.
man, bumpy scales, smooth scales.
To which I reply, roll to see if I can tell what something feels like.
Roll to see whether or not you could tell the difference face first in water between bumpy scales and
Oh, 15.
there was no bumps.
No bumps at all.
It just slid
Smooth
right
as a
across your nose.
scaly baby's bottom.
Yep.
Mm.
You just know they're scales because scales are a little bit rough.
it's a snaky snake.
It's a snaky snake.
Not too worried about that.
Is he really not, in character, not worried about that?
That's up to him.
I mean, it depends if it was big.
That's true.
Don't make me roll to see if
Can-
I knew it was big.
You have no idea.
Could you tell the mass of the snake?
Cannot-
Hold on.
You don't even have to roll for
Let me
that.
do
I
some
can tell you
experiments
could
where I drop things into the
not-
swamp
you
and see
could
how much
not tell the
water it
mass. You just felt
displaces.
scales across his nose.
We can puzzle this out.
So did you tell us that it's snaky snake?
Honestly, guys, I think we need to watch ourselves, but let's just keep going forward.
Yep.
I have a question that's coming from the player, not the character.
Okay.
Okay. The dude had mentioned nagas before,
Uh-huh.
which I believe are snake form.
Right.
Snake.
Yeah.
Snake.
Now,
people.
because I've not been in a swamp before, do I need to
literally
make like
been
a
in a
knowledge
swamp
check
before,
for that?
Didn't you already try to make a knowledge check of things that would be in a swamp?
I thought no. I just did it to know if I should raise my shield up.
Oh, right.
Should I make
Okay. What would that be? Actually, that'd be a nature check.
Yeah, nature check.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hope
Okay.
you got better luck with that than I do.
I
Yeah.
don't.
Slightly.
Oh, man.
There is
Slightly.
two.
Yeah.
What's a
Um,
snake? Is that the thing with the legs and then it hops?
while this is all happening,
got the
I
ears.
gotta ask,
Yeah.
are you guys still moving, or did you stop?
I think we.
I assume he stopped to pick me up,
Yeah.
and he was like, "What was that?" And I was like, "Oh, I felt something with smooth scales." Like we're having a discussion
Glass-
over
okay.
what my
Glass
face is
nudges
planning
to
on.
keep moving because he wants to get out of here ASAP because
And
he's
What's ASAP? I rolled a 2, so I don't know what's going on.
It's literally
Yes,
like sat
no
on a
knowledge.
tree.
I've walked into a tree branch. And
While he was lifting up his shield, he hit himself in the head.
There we go.
That's right, yeah.
So he has a concussion.
yeah. Concussion
I
bros.
agree with Glass. I don't want to be alarmed just right now. I don't want to retaliate in any way. I think we should just keep pushing forward and just kind of see what happens. I mean,
I'm cool with that.
yeah.
I'm totally fine with that.
Can we bump up the pace? There is a pace system in 5e, but I don't know what it is. Like
Can-
You just did,
Well, can we
you
scoot?
just did an hour in like 5 minutes. How much faster do you want to go?
faster.
About like
So,
about
going.
0.5
I guess
faster.
what
Yeah,
he would be
0.5
saying
faster.
is, can we move quicker? But I guess if we needed to make a perception check, we might miss it because we're hurrying.
Yeah.
Would that be something?
Passive
And you're
perception
making
does
a,
drop.
You
Is that-
also,
is that okay?
You're also making a ton of noise. Just bear
That's
that.
true.
Sure.
Yeah. Is that?
I don't. I
do
do
we
not care.
Hey,
We are also holding up a
a
dinner
glowing
time
shield.
beacon
You're holding
above
up
our
beacon.
head.
I don't think we care
I think
much
anything
about
nearby has
stealth.
noticed us.
The dude with the beacon also found the path.
Well,
Although
I
he
found
fell
the
off
scaly
it.
thing with my face,
Well-
so you know.
Because you're not on the path right now.
Well, like the clumps and everything.
You're not on it
Oh,
because you fell off.
I fell
When
off.
you couldn't pick up your shield. When you didn't think to pick up your shield over your
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
fell off
So
the
we
path.
meandered off and.
Right.
Remember
It's-
that path I found a while ago, guys? That
it's
would be
close.
great.
I mean, it's like 5 foot to your left.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Oh, good.
I would like to move 5 feet to the left.
One.
Yeah.
If we're
Okay.
in 4E, I want
So
to
you
move
guys
one
get
block.
back on the path,
One block.
and
Yeah, one square to the
You
left.
are now moving faster
Okay.
down the trail, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
making some noise.
Good old speed walk, if you will.
Oh, okay. I
Okay.
get my
Can't
5-pound
let
dumbbell
the
out
off
and
the
I.
ground. Gotta keep your heel.
While you're moving
Sweatband.
down the
Yeah,
path,
that's right.
you hear chattering and stuff like that. Hiss, silent, really quiet hisses, but from smaller animals, stuff like that. You know, it's from smaller
Okay, not the
reptilian things.
Okay,
Not
okay.
that's not what you're worried about.
Sure.
You hear the chittering of spider legs all around you. You hear birds. You hear frogs. You hear things moving in the water.
I was really less scared of the birds than everything else you said.
Birds sound
Yeah.
pleasant.
I like how you saved that for a bit.
I don't know. Crows are kind of creepy.
But it's like those creepy birds,
Vultures aren't
like when
great.
they're in a jungle setting in a cartoon.
I was gonna say I didn't say
Yeah.
they were nice birds. It's not like you're hearing, killdeer or something like that. Yeah, they're actually squawking.
I was
birds.
thinking like
they're not.
Does it feel like it's getting louder?
It's a cacophony.
Actually, roll perception.
All of us?
Hey,
Just him because he asked.
18.
18. It's not getting louder. It's getting a lot quieter. Things
Oh.
are moving away.
Oh, see? We did it, guys.
You were scaring them away. That's
Yeah.
us.
That's
right?
what we did.
Right?
All right.
Actually, it was
Right?
me, Stromile.
You noticed
I got
this.
the shield with the
Do
light
you
on.
say
I'm a
anything?
big dude, though.
Oh, yeah, it's like, guys, it seems like it's getting quieter out here to you? Because I think it is.
I can't hear. Stromile size 16s keep clumping all over the place. I can't.
Everybody roll perception.
It's
Or do I just keep the
Oh, for
perception roll
crying
that I
out
made?
loud.
No, you need to make another one.
Do you want me
3,
to make
count them
It was
3.
the same roll. 18.
Put it on the table. You have to re-roll it.
Okay.
We're not doing floor rules.
14.
Okay. No official floor house
9
rules.
for Zayne.
Okay.
Ugh.
You had 14. What'd you have?
3.
You didn't hear anything. You didn't hear anything.
18.
You heard it. You hear it. You must be out in front of them because you're moving faster than they are.
Yeah. Sure. I
You
got the
two,
shield.
and only you two, hear behind you.
You two being Stromile and Saren.
Yes,
I don't know if I
absolutely.
picked that up at all.
Who is behind me right now? Like, what's the order? Like, I'm assuming he
So I'm-
picked
I'm
me
going to
up.
assume
I'm 1.
You guys are just out in front.
those two are out in front. You two are kind of hanging back.
Okay. Yeah, because once you fell,
And-
Zayne is in front. Glass is
Yeah,
behind
because
him.
he picked you. He pulled you
Stromile
up out
is
of the
behind
swamp, so you guys are
us.
all parallel.
And
Yeah.
then.
So
Saren's
we
in
hear
the back.
something behind us. Then
You two keep hearing.
I want to tell you that Saren's instant reaction to popping this is he grabs Stromile with one hand, pulls him forward in front of him, and with his other hand fires a firebolt directly behind him.
that's dramatic.
Nothing comes up behind you growling that is not going to try to kill you.
Okay.
Okay.
Walmart greeter.
You don't know. They would if they could.
Hey, welcome to.
Okay, roll your damage for fireball.
Oh, I just rolled the damage? Okay.
Yeah, because it spell goes off.
The spell goes off. I think
If I remember
actually...
right, fireball goes off on its own.
No.
Oh,
Not
wait, no.
fireball. That would be excessive.
Right.
Since I don't even know what this
spell-
You
is.
said fireball.
No, firebolt.
Oh, I thought you said fireball.
Yeah. That was kind of...
Yeah, I think it's just
Okay,
a
so
D20
roll.
plus.
Do you have to roll for firebolt?
I believe I have
it's
to.
a
Yes,
ranged
it is a
spell attack.
spell. Yeah, it's a spell attack. So,
Okay.
You know.
18. I keep rolling that. Is that enough to hit this thing? What is behind us?
The AC.
You turned a tree to ash.
Yes.
Oh
Wait,
Oh.
the tree was growling at us the whole time.
No.
no. Obviously,
You don't know what
we
the hell
did-
was growling at you.
did.
You didn't look.
Oh, you
Speaking
just
of tree,
You just blindly threw a
Beans.
firebolt.
Behind us.
Oh yeah, you have.
That's gonna be really intimidating, and I'm hoping like that. You guys, do you think that's weird that I just turned a tree to ash?
I honestly kind of take offense to it myself.
I have a question.
You two.
Did we stop?
You
Did we
You
know?
don't even
before
have to
you do
roll
that, though.
perception.
Okay.
You especially, who's afraid of the dark, you just saw a
Oh yeah.
flash of orange light behind you.
What
which
gives?
would make you turn around, right?
Yeah. What gives? What are you doing?
You turn around to tell him that, and off to their right, far enough out that you can only see an outline.
Oh.
You see something that it has no arms, no legs. It looks like a tree itself sticking up out of the fog, except it's getting closer.
no one breaks necks like Stromile. No one. And I will give you
Now, you two see
bardic
it.
inspiration.
You two see it. You two don't. 'Cause you
To the
haven't
right.
turned around yet.
To the right.
To the left.
I turn around when he starts yelling.
Okay,
Just mention.
when you guys turn around, you
3
see the
o'clock.
same thing they do, except it's a lot closer to you than it is to them. You see this thing that looks like almost like a redwood trunk to you at this point. It's almost on top of you. You can't see its head because its head is about 4 foot more in the air than you guys are.
So it's
Up in the fog.
It's about 10 foot tall.
This thing was not intimidated at all by my turning a tree.
By the
into
way,
Might just be
while
tick.
it's coming, I've already buffed Stromile, and I'm gonna buff him again and give him a true strike.
Okay.
Are we?
By the way,
in-
You're not in combat yet.
Do you know what bardic inspiration does?
In that case,
So
I'm
any
just gonna
roll that you
slide
roll,
myself
You can
back
add
behind
a d6
forward.
to it.
Okay.
So,
Well, you know,
like,
back.
let's say you roll
back away
a-
from the angry
One.
ant.
you can add 4 to it.
Okay.
Okay. Are you going to
Way to get
stay
the
where
one
you
out of
are?
the way.
He's
Get
moving
the one
back.
out of the system here.
Back as in toward them.
Yeah,
towards
as in
the-
just sliding like, whoa! I didn't just set a tree on
I'm
fire.
gonna
Who
be
did that?
honest with you.
It was him.
I am going to stay in front of these guys, but I definitely want to draw my battle axe. I want to be prepared.
Or do you want to use?
or the
Guys more.
The guys more.
Okay. You pull out
The guys,
the guys more.
Yeah.
Roll strength.
Say that again.
Strength.
So just add your strength modifier to that.
Yep.
So 3.
17.
No.
That's a 5.
Whoa, you get a 5.
Well,
strength
that's a
modifier?
saving throw. Is it just a straight up strength,
It's
or is
just a
it
strength check.
Yeah.
So it's plus 3.
Yeah,
Oh,
you'd
it's
have
that
to
one?
redo it.
Okay.
I was about to say.
15.
Okay.
someday?
You pull it out.
My bad.
It doesn't necessarily feel light in your hands, but you can do just about anything with it. All right.
Alright.
That's what you have to do when you pull out the claim. Is especially when you hit cleave. When you try to use cleave, you have to roll that. But just pulling it out, it depends. If you roll below a 10, the only thing you can use it for is like a spear.
Okay.
You can hold on to it like this and poke people with it.
Still kind of cool.
If you
though.
roll above a 10, you can actually swing it like it's an actual
Which
sword.
I did.
Yes, you
right.
did.
Okay.
But you did.
So you can.
Okay.
All right.
You've
So
stretched.
he's standing his ground. You're backed up.
I'm
to the rest
moving
of
a
them.
little bit forward. Got the
You're
shield
moving
out.
a little bit forward. Oh, you're bringing the shield forward.
Well,
So as you're bringing
Yeah.
the shield forward above your
Yep.
head, the fog is kind of dissipating. What you see in front of you, you still can't see its head, but you see the belly of a giant serpent.
Holy crap.
ooh,
It's a white belly with a little tinge of yellow and green creeping around its back.
oh, didn't he say we're not supposed to look at it?
I'm not looking at it. We're
And
staring at
as
its
you're
belly.
standing there and seeing this, you hear again. And after you hear that, you see something drop and hit the ground from about 10 foot in the air. When it hits the ground, the grass it hits starts